Hello, hello, it's me, Dan. And we are here on a Dan Plays Through His Old People game night, aka Thursday night. And I'm playing some extremely old people games, as I've titled this video. And again, I think I mentioned this a couple of times. I'm not sure if I'll be playing this weekly, because it really depends on how... because I've been warned multiple times that there are a lot of videos and reading to this, because it's not just video games, right? There's like a whole presentation and presenting the history of Atari, because we are playing Atari 50. Hold on, I forgot to get my because I have this game on physical. Of course, the disc is in the PS5 already, but I do have this game on physical, and I thought it's good to have this game on physical because you know, it's an archive. It's a whole like. Yeah, it's like a whole history of Atari, right? And that's pretty cool. And like Atari is a little bit before my time. My first gaming console was the NES, right? The original NES. So the Atari and its various Atari systems. In fact, I didn't even realize that there was multiple Atari systems until relatively recently, maybe about 6-7 years ago or so, is when I realized, oh, there wasn't just one Atari console. There was actually like 3 Atari consoles. So what we call like, what I used to just call the Atari could have been a 2600, a 5200, or a 7800. And I actually don't know, because my cousin did have an Atari, and I did play a couple of games. I remember I have a very vivid memory of playing Pitfall on my cousin's Atari, but I don't know if that was 2600, 5200, or 7800, right? I don't know. And then, of course, after that, they had the Jaguar, and they had the Lynx, and a couple of other things, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah. And a lot of those games are here in this collection. So I'm going to try to play some games. We'll see how many games we can actually play through, and how many, you know, how much like videos that we get to watch, and how long the videos are and stuff. So like, because again, this might be something that I have to play on my own time instead of trying to stream it, right? So we'll definitely do at least today, and then we'll after today I will assess whether to continue with this or do something else next week. For a Dan Plays Through His Old People games. So here we go. Welcome to Atari 50. Begin your interactive journey through Atari history below, or jump straight to the game library at any time by pressing square. So I can just go straight to games if I want to. But let's do a little bit of like, you know, so here's like arcade origins, so like the arcade games, birth of the console, highs and lows, the dawn of PCs, and the 1990s and beyond. So let's start here, right? There are, and so also I believe Logan warned me as well, Eldiner. He warned me that some of these games are 2-player only, and you know, it might be a good idea to have Felicia here to play with me. But unfortunately, Felicia's not feeling up to it. She got her bivalent booster earlier today, and while she's not feeling super terrible, she's feeling bad enough that she doesn't want to be, you know, she's not up to like streaming. So here we go. In the beginning, in a world where pinball was king, 2 engineers dreamed that coin-operated games played on computers could become the next big thing. A company called Syzygy was where it all started. Computer Space. The first arcade game, Computer Space, was designed by Atari co-founders Ted Dabney and Nolan Bushnell. Nolan Bushnell, interestingly enough, follows me on Twitter for some reason. I don't know why, but he does, and that's kind of awesome. Or at least he used to. Maybe he doesn't anymore. And manufactured by Nutting Associates. It was based on the 1962 computer game Space War. Finding the first computer space. In the year 2000, former Atari employee Jerry Jessup saw a newspaper ad for a computer space machine in a Quonset hut on a sunflower seed farm in California. He found the first computer space machine ever manufactured. So this is a video. See how long it is. Excuse me.
For some reason, I'm looking through
He kind of looks like George Lucas.
just random stuff section for sale.
Oop, what am I doing?
And I see world's first video game, Computer Space. No price, just call. I'm like, wow, I'm pretty interested in this. So I called the guy. I said, so you got a Computer Space? Yeah. He goes, yeah. First game ever. Okay, great. What color is it? And he goes, well, what color do you want? I'm like, wow, this is getting very interesting, because who has a whole bunch of computer spaces, and who would know that they came in all these different colors? He goes, I got a yellow, a solid blue, metal flake blue, and metal flake red.
Ooh, I saw one of these at the
And
Computer
there's a whole
Spiele
bunch of other
Museum
games too.
in Berlin.
Okay, great. Want to come up and see them. These were in a Quonset hut on a sunflower seed farm off of Highway 80 in Dixon, California, halfway between, you know, the Bay Area and Sacramento. And these things hadn't been moved in, you know, probably since 1975. And so I got in touch with Nolan and showed him the pictures and scratched his head, and then like a light bulb went off in his head. He goes, these were Ted Dabney's. These were Ted Dabney's units. This was his route. When he left, he took a route that we had, and he goes, this yellow one's the first one. He goes, I know it. That yellow one is the very first one. I kept the first one, which is a beautiful yellow computer space, and I kept Pong number 46, and we
Cool.
got the rest of them running and working as good as we could. We got it all for $5,000. I don't regret the purchase one bit. Not for a minute.
Nice. So, okay, I wonder if I can turn on, hey, Great White North. If I can turn on subtitles somehow. Al Alcorn's business card. Dabney and Bushnell named their company Syzygy Engineering after a term for the direct alignment of Sun, the Moon, and Earth during an eclipse. Alan Alcorn, who had worked with Dabney and Bushnell at their previous workplace, was the first engineering hire at Syzygy. This was his business card during those early days. There you go. Look at that. That's his business card. Interesting. So this is kind of cool, actually. On June 27, 1972, Dabney and Bushnell incorporated their company in the state of California, but the name Syzygy was already taken. Instead, they chose Atari, a term from the Japanese game of Go. The company briefly continued doing business under the name Syzygy, however. So there's another video there. Notable and quotable, the genius of Atari was to create a fully formed commercial game that was designed for the masses and accessible to the masses. Eugene Jarvis, creator of Defender. More than just a game company, it kickstarted Silicon Valley. A lot of what we think of in Sunnyvale is a result of Atari. I think that ethos of creativity and openness that wasn't common back in the 70s and the 80s, and yet Atari pioneered that. Wade Rosen, current CEO of Atari. Well, he would say that, wouldn't he? Alright, let's see what this video. A rare footage from 1980 documentary titled Games Computers Play, excuse me. We hear from a young Nolan Bushnell inside the Syzygy offices. So,
well, I'd say
there we go.
30 years to pretty much the present.
I found the
arcade's
subtitles.
been relegated to the back rooms and the side streets, and generally been an unsavory type of place.
I don't believe that.
What we want to do is bring the amusement game to age. If we can give it a new zip and a pizzazz, it's going to be financially successful, as well as, I think, a very serious part in the leisure time activity of the American people.
The marriage of traditional pinball machines and computer technology has resulted in the birth of a new breed of amusement games. And Nolan Bushnell is the man handing out the cigars. Bushnell has developed two such games, Computer Space and Pong, and believes that they and others like them will move the pinball industry out of America's bus stations and bowling alleys and into the space age. In 1971, Bushnell invented Computer Space.
Invented is a strong term.
To Associates of Mountain View, California, for royalties based on the number of games sold. It proved a good deal for both parties. Sales already exceed 1,500 machines. Computer Space, like Pong, sells for around $1,000 and is played on the screen of a standard television set, which has been programmed to display the desired game. In Computer Space, the player controls a rocket ship, which is trying to shoot down enemy flying saucers while avoiding their missiles.
I wonder if this is on
If
there.
the player
Computer
scores
Space.
more hits than the enemy saucers, he gets one free play. By the time Bushnell invented Pong in 1972, he was able to form his own company,
Again, invented is
Chee
a strong
Corporation
term.
in Santa Clara, California, to produce the game. He has already sold over 1,000 machines and expects to sell 10,000 in the United States by the end of the year. Pong, as the name might indicate, is a game of video ping pong. The two players turn dials which control their electronic paddles and volley with an equally electronic ball. The first player to score 15 points wins. While Bushnell did design and program both his games, The technology he uses dates back to the late 1950s. Thanks to research by the Defense Department in the wake of Sputnik, Bushnell is now able to act out his dream of a nation inhabited by thousands of Pong and computer space games.
The government spent millions of dollars on this technology, and as a result, now it's cheap enough that we can put it into a game and sell it for 25 cents for a few minutes and make $1 out of it. It's something that the research and development really was done many years ago, and now it's cheap enough that with PC boards and integrated circuits, we can use that technology to our advantage.
The basic electronic unit of Bushnell's games is the integrated circuit. Each of these small chips is capable of storing large amounts of information.
We've gotten them
The
even smaller
program
now.
for a game is determined by specific combinations of these units to form a PC, or printed circuit board. The printed circuit board then tells the TV screen what to do. A single printed circuit board is all that is required to operate Pong, whereas 15 years ago it would have taken enough tubes and wiring to fill an average house.
Yep.
Bushnell first saw the commercial potential of video games in a game called Space War, which has been played at computer centers around the country for several years.
We used to play Space War a lot at the AI project at Stanford, which is a big computer complex. And one day it just hit, this is a lot of fun. I'd be able to package it and sell it for a price. And
So this story of when Bushnell first encountered
doodling on a scratch pad,
Space War
working out some basic block diagrams.
has changed many times throughout the years. I don't think he's it's not on purpose that he's lying or anything. I think he's just forgotten, right? And things are different, right? All right, are we gonna get a game soon? Pong. Oh, I can play Pong. While Pong was not the first arcade game, it was the first successful one, selling thousands more units than Computer Space and bringing in many more quarters. It's no exaggeration to say that this simple tennis game launched an entire industry. The birth of Pong. Al Alcorn, the creator of Pong, discusses the design process of this iconic game and how its signature sound effects came from a lack of resources. Pong's original flyer still included the name Syzygy Engineering, but later materials accentuated the Atari name and Fuji logo. Ah. From Atari Corporation, Syzygy engineered. Pong, Atari Corporation. Oh, I should, yeah, there it is. Very cool. Alright. With other companies quickly looking to capitalize on Pong's success with clone machines, Atari looked to improve upon the experience. Pong Doubles let 4 players get in on the fun. In this promotional photo are Joe Keenan, 3rd from left, Nolan Bushnell, 5th from left, and Al Alcorn, right. There they are. Puppy Pong. Since most coin-operated games were installed in bars and thus inaccessible to children, Atari developed Puppy Pong, a device meant to be installed in the waiting rooms of pediatric offices. The idea did not catch on, and Puppy Pong only had a small production run. Happy faces in your waiting room. So did they actually make Puppy Pong? I guess they did. And Dr. Pong. Nice. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so let's play some Pong. Wait, am I playing? What's going on? Oh, okay, here we go. Ooh! Shit. Ah! I'm already losing. Oh, this is a 2-player game. So, Logan warned me about this. So now I'm basically just gonna... Oh no, I can move both sides. Ah! Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's good. Ooh! Shit! I'm really bad at this. Ah! Fuck! Oh. Oh. Oh my god, I'm so bad at Pong. Oh, got it. Okay. Now it's this side's turn to lose a lot. Because I can't return a serve to save my life. Oh, fucking hell. I am awful. Okay. Oh, can I get a volley? Can I get a rally going? Nope. just missed it. Ah! I'm really, really bad at this. I'm playing myself and I'm awful. I feel like I'm losing even though I'm playing by myself. Oh, I got a rally going. Ah! Aw. I didn't get there fast enough. Well, I won. I beat myself. Humble beginnings. That's right, Great White North. Humble, very humble beginnings. Wait, how do I exit out? Wait. How do I exit out? Oh, I have to play again? Oh, wait. Can I get a rally? Whoa. Oh, hey. Oh. Ah. Oh, that was good, Dan. Uh-oh. Oh, I see. Okay. I thought I was going to be stuck there forever. But no. Ooh. Oh. My left thumb is a lot better at this than my right thumb. Ooh. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. Anyway. There we go. Okay. Let's, oh, I can save the game. That's cool. View flyer, control, screen mode, original, full, wide, original. Filter, TV, off, TV. Okay, TV. Alright, quit. Let's go back. Yes. Alright, so we played some Pong. It's Birth of Pong. Here we go. Well, it doesn't seem to be a very long video, this one.
You know what the Atari motto is? Innovative leisure, right? Well, it didn't say innovative arcade games. It didn't say innovative video games. It said innovative leisure. It was broad from day one. I mean, Nolan always had a consumer game in his mind because that's what he hired me to do. And I wound up doing the wrong thing and making a hit coin-op game, right? When I was at Ampex, I learned how to make sync generators, synchronizing the basic fundamental circuit necessary to get a TV signal, because we had to generate an analog signal. So you do that, and you get the ball at one speed, and you put paddles up, and it's a very, very boring game. And so I added the speed up, and I added the angle.
Yeah, I like it, Great White North.
You know,
I just don't know if it makes for an interesting stream.
Playable, interesting. And so it started getting a little interesting. That's cute. And Nolan said, well, it's got to have score. We had a pretty good game, and hey, great. So what are you going to do for sound? He goes, sound? I'm already over budget. What are you going to do? Nolan said, well, I want the sound of a roar of a crowd of thousands applauding your win. And Ted said, I want boos and hisses. And I'm thinking, how do I do that? Listen, I got video. I got the guy.
Hey, Shadow Ray Vortex, yes.
Now you wanted me to do this.
Extremely old people games. It's
I'll
Atari.
be right back. So I was pissed around for a day and poked around. Sounds had already existed in the vertical sync generator. And gated them out with the 555 timer.
I don't know what any of this
love
means.
it. Years later, the sound is so well thought out, so appropriate. It was like, are you kidding me? It was just, you know, just thrown together in spite of what the boss said. And so that was how Pong came to be.
That's very funny. So the joke, Vortex, or K2J, the joke is that on Thursday nights I play old people games. It's my old people game series. So I play a bunch of retro games. But this is Atari, which is pre my time. Oops. So that's why I called it that. Oh, another video. The Legend of the Broken Pong Machine. One of the often told stories of the origin of the game industry is the tale of Al Alcorn being called by the manager of Andy Capp's The Sunnyvale Bar, where the first Pong prototype was on display, to fix the broken machine. Alcorn and many other gaming industry legends recount the tale in this video feature. How long is this video feature going to be? I recently did an Atari stream for X and LDP. I only did 2 games though. Well, I just did Pong. There are a lot of videos. How can I tell how long it's... okay, well, let's see.
So everybody's heard the Pong story. Probably everybody.
These are legitimately interesting.
I've heard it many times, and from Al Alcorn himself.
Sorry, this
who
guy
designed
looks like
Pong.
George Lucas.
The story I've heard.
Hey,
is
Tim
that
Schafer.
They installed one of the first Pong machines in a tavern and let people play.
Hey, Omega.
As a test.
Put it out
We're
into
all
an
old.
arcade and see if it makes money. I mean, that's the market research.
My understanding was Ted built a cabinet, a tabletop, simple cabinet over the weekend. And a coin mech bolted to the side of the cabinet, tabletop type of big thing was sit on a barrel.
Placing a interactive video machine somewhere and having people play it was still a relatively new concept. Nobody knew if it was going to go.
Oh, what is the name of the bar in Palo Alto?
San Jose.
No, it was Andy Caps.
It was Santa Clara.
Sunnyvale.
So we'll put it in Andy Caps. You know, it's a coin op game, be it fragile and humble, and so we did.
Well, my memory is that he gets a phone call, the game's busted, which of course is the usual thing you get on a support line. It doesn't work. What is it, and in what way does it not work? Well, it doesn't work.
The bar owner or manager at the time kind of yelled at them and like accused them of their game being shoddy because it had already broken down and it was no longer functioning or working.
And they get a call, you know, later on that night and like, hey, this fucking thing broke, you know. Come and pick up this piece of shit game and get it out of here. You know, this fucking thing broke. You know, I'm not gonna waste my time fixing this crap.
But anyway, the machine, we got the word that it stopped working, and I figured it could be anything, and I'd go out there and take a look at it. And so I went to the machine, and the first thing you do is you want to try to play the game, because the machine was on in a tracked mode, so it was working, but you couldn't start a game. So you open up the coin box to basically flip the micro switch to give yourself a free game, because I'm not going to waste a quarter, you know.
And so they went down to see what's wrong with the machine to fix it, and what they found out was that it wasn't broken, it was just that so many people had played it, they'd filled the coin box with quarters, and it was jammed, and it couldn't take any more.
So many people had played it that it couldn't accept any more money. The game is broken because it's stuffed so full of quarters.
That's a good story.
Stuffed with quarters.
And it was a small, I remember it was kind of small, if I remember. It was a small space. It just filled up with the quarters, and it wouldn't take it.
When I opened up the coin mech, you know, all these quarters just gushed out. So, whoa, that's impressive.
It's the equivalent of like crashing a server. When you launch a new website and it's so popular. So they crashed the server on Pong.
And one of the other reasons it was also so popular is because you could play it with one hand while you're
Hey,
still
it's
holding a pint in your
Cliffy
other
B.
hand. And that also was one of those things that, you know, eventually many years later led to the rise of the fun barcades that we have, you know, and we can enjoy now.
As Al will always say with a little, you know, twinkle in his eye, he goes, "This is a problem I can fix."
Basically, the way it worked was you take the money, the deal you have, and you split the take with the owner of the bar. And so I did that, and I had this sack of quarters, and the next day I come into work and I said, I got the machine fixed, and here's the problem. The goddamn thing's making too much money. And they're like, really?
But it was one of those great moments where something that supposedly was failing was actually such a huge success that no one could recognize. It was truly the ugly duckling version of technology.
Because remember, Nolan thought, he was like, this is just the placeholder until we get to design the really good game. Because who's going to play this?
Yeah, I know,
stupid
Omega.
shit-ass game?
I'm not going to watch all the
They
videos.
went on to produce all
Don't
these
worry.
classic, memorable arcade titles for years that allowed the company to survive and be so much more than a one-hit wonder. So that's my understanding of the history of Pong.
This
It's a
guy
great
is
story.
the current CEO of Atari. The young guy.
When a story is good, you know there's some doubt about it. Like, well, that's too good to be really true. It's probably a boring version of it. That's actually true.
You know, it sounds realistic to me. You know, I mean, I've kind of seen that happen in my own. And when you do get a really great game, the coins will just overflow, and you know, it's kind of a cool feeling.
Anyway, that's how that all happened. Yeah.
It's a good story. That is a good story. I like that story a lot. Alright. Space Race. For Atari's second game, it went back to the space genre. Space Race challenged two players to get their spaceship to the top of the screen first, while dodging an asteroid field. Although space games would eventually be some of the top earners at the arcade, Space Race was not a success. There you go. Got a booth babe there to show off the Space Race machine. Let's Play of White Day, a creepy horror game. White Day is East Asian holiday. Not holiday, like a shop. It's almost like Black Friday, but it's White Day. Gotcha. Or Gotcha. Atari's fourth game was a simple maze game in which one player attempted to catch the other. What made Gotcha controversial were the pink domes covering the joysticks, which were meant to resemble breasts. The game's risque flyer extended the metaphor. Ultimately, the domes were removed from machines because of cost concerns. Hilarious. Oh, there was so much pornography in early video games. Touch Me. An Atari coin-operated machine called Touch Me was not a video game, but an electronic device that challenged the player to repeat an ever-lengthening pattern of button presses. Oh, like Simon says, Ralph Baer, the inventor of home gaming consoles, saw a Touch Me machine and was inspired to improve on it to create the iconic handheld game Simon. There you go. Or not Simon says, Simon, yeah. Hello, slightly old people. Used to do Let's Plays until I started streaming. I've unlocked all but one game in this collection so far. The last game I need unlocks when you watch all the videos. Hilarious. One day, right? Key games. While Atari was quite successful in 1973, it felt it was being held back by the fact that coin-operated machine distributors wanted exclusive agreements, so it created a competitor called Key Games, a separate company headed up by Joe Keenan that would sell similar machines to other distributors. Key's game Elimination was released by Atari as Quadra-Pong, for example. Isn't that what, like, Konami did something similar, right? To get around the Nintendo, because Nintendo only allowed, like, a certain number of games on their machines from each publisher, right? Or from each developer. And so Konami created Ultra, a separate company that was ultimately still Konami, so that they could make different, so they could put more games on the Nintendo, right? I'm going to take my time enjoying this history. I'm still working my way through the museum and videos and trying out each game as I go. Yeah, so I think what's going to happen is I'm probably not going to stream this after today. It does seem like it's very interesting, and I definitely want to do this, right? But it also seems like it's probably a better thing to be experienced by oneself instead of trying to stream it. Tank. This military combat game was the only title produced by Key Games that was not a clone of an Atari product. Shortly after its release, Atari formally acquired Key, bringing an end to the fiction that they were competitive rivals. However, the Key Games division continued operation under its own name until 1978. Alright. Some of these machines look really awesome. Realistic tank controls, cannon fires, shells explode, your own tank command. Yeah. That's very cool. And there's Quadra Tank. Oh, we get to play this one. The first new entry in the Tank series since 1978, Quadra Tank is a 4-player twist on the classic Tank combat gameplay. Developed in 2022 by Digital Eclipse, it combines features from all the Tank games, even letting you play on ice. Oh good, there's an ice level. Alright, well let's play this. Let's see if I can play this. To celebrate Atari's 50th anniversary, Digital Eclipse has returned to the origins of combat with this 4-player reimagining of Tank. Players, as individuals or teams, have a choice of weapons, arenas, terrain, and game modes, including capture the flag. Can I play this versus computers? Oh yes, okay. Map 2, map 3. Let's do map 2. Mode combat, flag capture, combat. 1 humans, and 3 AI tanks, yeah. Single screen, normal, ice. You know what, let's do the ice level, why not? No teams, weapons default, rockets and lasers, classic shot, classic ricochet. Let's do classic ricochet. Time 5 minutes, score 5 points. Alright, let's do this. I want to get this. Yeah, you should get this, Great White North. Hey, he said the thing, by the way. I grew up playing Atari, so I ought to. Quadra Tank plays very strangely, LOL. Well, we're going to find out.
Ready.
Who am I? I'm up at the top. Is it I'm red? Yes, I'm red. Okay. Oh, shit. Turning these things is awful.
Shot. Health.
Oh. Oh, somebody died over there. Oh, thankfully, I can't shoot myself.
Range.
What is happening?
Range.
Why can't I move the way I want to move?
Range.
I'm very confused as to why I can't move. Gotcha. Yeah, sucker.
Shot. Shot.
Is it?
Shot.
Is it? Oh, it's not. What is happening? I don't understand why I just spin in
Range.
circles. Am I supposed to be using the... Oh! I have to use both.
Range. Shot. Speed.
I see. Oh, oh no. Oh no! Uh-oh.
Range.
Thankfully I can't shoot myself. Ooh, ooh. Okay, I'm kind of getting the hang of how to control my tank. Not super well.
Range.
Ah! Shit!
Shot.
I got.
Speed. Shot.
Ah!
Range.
Nope. He bounces off. I don't like it. Alright.
Range. Shot. Health. Shot.
I'm so stuck. Oh, there we go. Ow.
Shot. Health.
Ooh, almost got you, boo.
Speed. Range.
I wish I
Speed.
could.
Range.
It's inverted for some reason. It's really weird. Ah! I think I need to turn it?
Health.
Ooh! Ow. You're right, Omega. This plays really weird.
Speed. Shot.
Too far. Ah! I got. That's 2 shots.
Health.
Oh, you guys kill each other.
Speed.
Leave me alone.
Shot.
Oh!
Shot.
Why are the controls so fucking weird?
Speed.
And backwards, it seems. Yeah! Yeah, motherfucker! Alright, that was me. I totally shot that dude twice.
Range.
Oh, almost got him again.
Speed.
Long range shots!
Range.
Oh no.
Speed.
Everyone's coming together. Ow.
Range.
Whoa.
Range.
Ah!
Range. Speed. Health.
Oh, I'm such an idiot. They're tank controls. Well, who won? Hey, I won. Hey, hey, Yasuke. Sorry, I lost track of the chat here. You can change the controls. Okay, good. You can change the controls, but you need to picture yourself using the tank treads individually. Yeah. It finally clicked, Omega. Like at the very end, it finally clicked. I actually just finished listening to a Retronauts interview with Digital Eclipse about this game and other retro compilations. If you have the treads down, it's sort of like driving a tank while intoxicated. It's a twin stick Dan. Yeah, I got it, guys. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the chat, but it did finally click in my head. LOL, the tank doing donuts. That guy was drunk. That computer player was drunk. You made some new music? Excellent. They're on tank controls, you don't say. Shut up, Omega. Alright. Excellent. That was good. I enjoyed that. Alright, how do I get out of this now? Nope, that's not what I wanted. This. Yes. Quick game. Yes, quick game, please. Okay. That was fun. I don't know that I want to play... I finally clicked at the end, so I think maybe I'll play it again at some point. From transistors to CPUs, early arcade games like Tank and Pong were not software programs. Instead, they were built purely out of custom computer hardware mounted on massive motherboards. The 1975 release of the incredibly affordable MOS 6502 processor meant that Atari and others could now program their games in software. Oh, I didn't realize that. That makes sense, though. Home Pong! Although the Magnavox Odyssey designed... Oh, man. There was a video, speaking of the Magnavox Odyssey, DK Oldies put up a video where they bought a Magnavox Odyssey from someone, and I don't know if they're going to sell it, but I hope they do, and I'm going to see what the price is, because I've always wanted a Magnavox Odyssey, even though I don't know what I would do with it. It just seems really cool to have. I guess we wouldn't exactly call that well-treaded ground. Hey-o! Quadra Tanks is probably more fun with people opponents. Yeah, it does make me want to play this so bad, oh my god. Hey, Al, thank you so much. Good luck to your niece and whatever she's playing today. I'll check out the playback later. I enjoyed watching the other one the other day. That was pretty fun. Although the Magnavox Odyssey, designed by Ralph Bauer, had already come out in 1972, the home video game craze truly kicked off with the wildly successful Home Pong, first released, as shown here, by the retailer Sears as Telegames Pong for the 1975 Christmas season. I had a Sears in my hometown. Oh wait, I didn't zoom in. Sorry. Ooh, there it is. Telegames Pong. Atari Pinball? Atari launched a pinball division in 1975 with the aim of innovating on the still popular game. Atari built more expensive machines with advanced computer hardware and larger playfields, but the new technology was not reliable. Atari quickly left the pinball business, but not before producing some interesting tables. Does this have online multiplayer? I don't know, Eugene. That's a good question. Atari's pinball problem. Eugene Jarvis, who would go on to create video game hits like Defender, joined Atari in 1977 to program the processors that controlled its new pinball games. What he found was a company that, in his view, was making all the wrong decisions about pinball design. Alright, let's watch this video. Hopefully it's not super long. I have noticed that the videos tend not to be very long, maybe about 5 minutes or so. And they're legitimately interesting.
Why were they in the pinball business? You know, here they had this tiger by the tail of video games. You know, just this supernova of creativity and possibilities, and you know they were nailing it left and right, creating new genres every other week. Why would you mess around with pinball? You could tell our games were just not working, you know, and due to reliability, poor engineering, you know, thermal issues, issues of the games just falling apart, poor hardware design. You know, I could see the writing was on the wall that we were going to go down. I mean, the pinball basically.
It says 1 to 4 players, but I don't know if that's online or couch co-op.
You know, it's kind of the, you know, kind of the hubris of, you know, I guess Silicon Valley, even in that era, you know, was like, oh, these morons in Chicago, they make these crappy old games, you know, like, you know, we're going to redesign everything. We're going to put the display down in the bottom. We're going to, you know, put the boards, you know, underneath the play field so all the crap falls in and shorts out the things. I mean, it was really horrific design, and they caught on fire.
They caught on fire, wow.
The solenoids, they used this thing called rotary solenoids, which burned up and the screws fell out. You know, it was kind of a, you know, just a complete disaster as far as like design and also testing.
No online. Boo.
So there was a lot of games that caught on fire in the early days. So, but they made a lot of money when they were working. You know, I know the programming was awesome because I did it. You know.
Yeah, short video. There you go, short video. The Atarians. Atari entered the pinball market in 1977 with the Atarians, which featured a wide-body playfield that was 27 inches wide compared to a standard machine's approximate 20-inch width. It was also an early example of a pinball game controlled by a computer processor versus simply being built out of electromechanical parts. There it is. I've always wanted a pinball machine. I really like pinball. Time 2000. The first pinball machine for which Jarvis did the programming was Time 2000. Like the Atarians, it featured a wide-body playfield for more scoring opportunities and more ball action. In keeping with the time theme, it featured 2 clocks in the playfield that advanced bonus counters, designed by Marty Rosenthal. This guy kind of looks like Ultimate Warrior. Like Ultimate Warrior if Ultimate Warrior was a hippie. I mean, it's a nice design. I like the art. Hey, it's Edwin! What up, Edwin? Welcome, man. We're just taking a little trip through history. Airborne Avenger, the first pinball game designed by Steve Ritchie, who went on to create famed machines like Black Knight and High Speed, and who still designs pinballs to this day. Programming by Eugene Jarvis. Like, the art on this is really super nice. I wish they would tell us, like, who did the art for this, because it's really nice. Hey, look at that. That's really cool. That's really cool art. Hercules, at 7 feet tall, 8 feet deep, and over 3 feet wide. Good lord. Atari's Hercules is the biggest commercial pinball machine ever manufactured. Instead of standard silver pinballs, it used pool cue balls. Ultimately, once players got past the novelty factor, Hercules wasn't much fun. It was the last pinball machine Atari ever produced. That is enormous. 3 feet, 7... Wow, 7 by 8 by 3. That is humongous. Hey, Mazin! What it is? What I absolutely love about this collection is that it includes a few unreleased games. Yeah, and some new stuff too. Like, I like that they've included some arcade stuff in here, like Breakout. Ah, I love Breakout. Famously designed by Apple founders Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, Breakout was essentially a single-player Pong in which the player had to continually deflect a bouncing ball back up to the top of the screen to break rows of bricks. It was a smashing success. See what they did there? Including in Japan, where it inspired the later creation of Space Invaders by Taito. Alright, we'll come back to this in a second, because I will be playing Breakout. Promotional flyer. The Atari logo on the Breakout flyer includes the company's original tagline, Innovative Leisure. 19-inch monitor, 1 to 2 players, standard 3 balls, operator adjustable to 5 balls. Extended play option, color overlays on playfield, anti-reflective hood, sound effects. There it is. And then it's the back of the flyer. Ooh, you can play a Neo Breakout. Alright, so let's go play Breakout first. There's a Breakout machine. Let's play some Breakout. I love Breakout. I love Arkanoid. Player 1, insert coin. Here we go. I've inserted my coin. Wait. Here we go. Okay. What? Oh. God, I'm terrible at this. Okay, here we go. This might... Oh, fucking hell. This might be the first time I'm playing like regular Breakout. Oh, no. Can I play again? Here we go. Okay. How far can I get? I think this would control better with a fucking ball, right? A track ball. Oh, I went too far. Well, let's put some points up here. Oh, for fuck's sake. Whoa! Oh. Fun. Okay. We try this one more time, and then we'll do Neo Breakout after this. Oh, for fuck's sake! I get jumpy, and I move my paddle when I shouldn't be moving my paddle. This actually isn't very hard. I just need to be better. Too far. Not far enough. All right. Well, done with Breakout. Well, okay, one more time, since I accidentally pressed the... Fucking hell. My high score was 5. Better. New high score! Oh. Oh, wait, I still have a ball. New high score! New high score! New high score! Oh, shit. Oh! Well, 12. Not bad. Yay for me. 12. All right. Let's exit out of this. How do I exit out of this? Oh, right. This. I keep forgetting I... Okay. So let's go play Neo Breakout now. In the Reimagined series. Created by Digital Eclipse as part of as part of the Atari 50th anniversary celebration. This fresh take on Breaking Bricks includes different game modes, including a competitive tug of war between 2 players or 1 player versus CPU, dubbed Battle Breakout. Hola, Hector! ¿Cómo estás? Hold on, I'm very behind now. Like Sword Quest Air World. Yes, it has Air World. That's right. That was the last one in the series. You'll have to do some additional research, I guess. It's well worth the money. Did I say hello to Mazin yet? Hello, Mazin. Play Mario Brothers, lol. Gasps in Icelandic. Why Icelandic? Oh, Hector, the game collector. New high score of the game. Neo Breakout is a trip. Beat stage 6 to unlock another game. Ah, okay. Alright, well, we're going to try and play this. Just regular Breakout to start. Oh, shit. Alright. Oh, fucking hell. Alright, this is slower than the other one. Than regular Breakout. So I need to rejigger my mind. The paddle's bigger as well. Which is, you know, helpful. Whoa! Almost missed that. Ooh, shit. Ooh. Skills! I got him. Nope, wrong way. Okay, I need you to bounce the other direction, my dude. There we go. Yay! Yay! Oh shit. Time barrier breached! Yeah, I think this would be easier if I had like a proper controller. Oh, fuck. Oh, so much faster. Why is that so much faster? Oh, fuck. Ah! Shit. I got another ball. Ooh. Ah! God damn it. That's alright, I still have this ball. Oh, God, it bounces really fast. New high score! We'll put AJ. L. Where's the J? I need more practice on this game. I got the high score for some reason. Can I continue? Oh, I can. I can just go start. Okay, that's cool. I like that. I can just start on stage 2. That makes me happy. Why can't I move? I was pressing the wrong thing, that's why. Oh! Oh! It is very generous with the, shit. Not that time. With the, with the hitbox on the paddle. Fucking hell. Ooh. Sometimes it's hard to see because there's too many colors. All right, you hang out up there for a bit. This always happens to me on Arkanoid. Is always have the sides left over, and they get harder and harder to hit. Like the last block is always the most ridiculous thing in the world to try to hit. All right, that's not good. Thank you. Ooh. Ooh, fuck. Yay! Oh, that was close. No. I need your angle to be less ridiculous. There we go. Oh, Dan, you fucked that up all by yourself. One more. Then we get to level 3. Yay! Level 3! Oh, time barrier broken again, presumably. Breakout! It says. No ball bonus. I have no balls left. Color chain bonus. Okay. Alright. When I die here, which will be very soon. This one's timed, apparently. The yellow going around the screen is a timer. Ooh, fuck. Oh. That is what it's timing! Okay, well, that's alright. Alright. That's cool. I'm gonna play more of this later. And hey, a new high score. AJL. Boom. Hey, I'm 1 and 2 now. Okay. Alright. Excellent. That's very fun. Yes. Okay. I'm going to be playing way more of that. A Clash of Cultures. In November 1976, Warner Communications acquired Atari for $26 million, about $130 million in 2022. Atari's main reason for seeking a buyer was that it needed funding to produce its first game console with interchangeable cartridges, the Atari VCS. But the marriage of Atari's freewheeling spirit and Warner's corporate culture would prove an uneasy one. This collection looks massive. It is very massive, Hector. Neo Breakout saves your progress too, so you can resume where you run out of lives. Yeah, thank you, Omega. I'm very happy about that. A lot of balls, lol. Buenos dias, Hector. You got a lot of balls to come in here and say that, Mazin. I hear Mazin has grapefruits. And then a bunch of... I used to play a lot of Breakout during my Windows 98 days. I mean, I fell in love... Like, I don't think I ever played, like, proper Breakout before today. I'd always played Arkanoid. Arkanoid was my game of choice. And I played a lot of Arkanoid as a kid. Which is, you know, basically the same thing, only now you get to, sometimes you get to shoot and get power-ups and shit. Why Warner wanted Atari? Warner Communications, for its part, was eager to expand its entertainment holdings, seeing video games as an entertainment industry with growth potential. After buying Atari, it quickly began investing more money into it to grow the business. Ray Kassar. A Harvard Business School graduate, Ray Kassar enjoyed a successful career in textiles before Warner installed him as the president and CEO of Atari in 1978. It makes perfect sense. You worked in textiles, now you work in video games. Perfect sense! Kassar led the company through its most intense periods of rapid growth and enormous profit, as well as its most dramatic financial losses. And there he is. Notable and quotable. When Warner kicked in, Ray Kassar had marketing that knew nothing about games. They didn't play games. Marketing told engineering what to do and basically turned it into a stodgy, old, calcified, filthy rich company. Al Alcorn, former Atari vice president of R&D. In came Ray Kassar, and now there was a new mindset. The new mindset is we've got a cash cow, we've got to milk the crap out of it. Howard Scott Warshaw, designer of Yar's Revenge. So all these programmers did not like the suits. I don't think Ray ever really understood the value of the engineering talent that he had. Wendy Allen, designer of Lunar Lander. A fateful shirt. Relations between Atari's designers and the management at Warner did not improve when executive Ray Kassar called the designers a bunch of high-strung prima donnas in a newspaper interview. In response, the designers printed these shirts, which read, "Just another high-strung prima donna at Atari," and wore them to work. That's hilarious. I played Breakout a lot in my teen years, but eventually my skin cleared up. Hey, zing. Yeah, take care, Edwin. Less listening to me, more listening to whatever's on the road. Me como mis dedos. There were a fair number of people miffed at that high-strung prima donna thing, and Carlina, who was one of the graphic artists in the publications group, we just thought a little and said, let's make a great t-shirt. Mike Albaugh, former Atari programmer. There you go. Did they do drugs at Atari? One of the often heard stories about Atari game design is that drugs were often involved. We put the question directly to the designers who were there and found that everyone's experience was quite different. It's a video about drugs! Put the kids to sleep.
You will hear stories of hot tubs in the lobby and drug use in the office, and I'm here to tell you that none of that happened in my department.
We started smoking pot right in our office. Rob and I were like the premier pot. Sorry, Rob. I and some other person who occasionally shared an office with me for 5 years at Atari, however that frickin' worked, we would just fire up right in the office. It's like, who knows why? It's like, this is like, it's illegal. It's like, it wasn't even a sense of privilege. It was just mindlessness.
I worked in a satellite office. I started in 1977, which was still pretty early. It was only 18 months since the 2600 came out. But there was no hot tub in the lobby of the office that I went to. There was no drug
I like
use
that the guy next
in
to him is just
Atari,
laughing
though
his
I
ass
don't
off.
doubt that it was over where Howard and Todd Fry were working.
Drugs were consumed at Atari by all kinds of people at all levels of management, from the bottom to the top and all over engineering. Not everybody did drugs, but some people did, and some people enjoyed them, and some people abused them, and some people went to the hospital on them. And but by and large, drugs were a relatively nominal factor. Drugs, there was a lot of marijuana, and it would participated a lot in brainstorming. So we had the way of, trying to incorporate drugs into our productivity model.
I went home and I smoked a joint, a little bit of cocaine.
This guy is like, I'm so old, I don't give a fuck.
And I was sitting there, it was about half gone when I realized, oh, you could do that. And it's like, I put it out and I went and I wrote a page of notes. And my design for that kernel was exactly what it ended up shipping. It was like, it has a tremendous amount of effort, actually, to get everything organized.
They did have good deliveries of cannabis in the inter-office mail. That was probably the primary use of those yellow manila envelopes. I think it was Fridays or Monday. I think it was Fridays when you get these really thick envelopes coming through the system. And there was there was a guy working there, and his job was he was the weed dealer. That was his sole job at the whole company.
And there was a very straight German VP of hardware down the hallway in the building. I have no idea. He complained to management about the smell of pot smoke in the corridors. So they got him an office in a different building.
I've been asthmatic since I've been 12. I need drugs to breathe. I did not do drugs because drugs to me were something that let you get up in the morning, and breathe. So and nor did I think I wanted to mix those things. The high of me was doing the work, and I was always a happy guy. So I just didn't feel I needed it. So I never did drugs, but there were a lot there.
Don't put too much stock in the fact that every Atari employee was stoned out of their minds while making games.
I mean, there was all kinds of drugs consumed at Atari, but the real drug at Atari was going into a store.
All right, guy.
And seeing your product, seeing your game on a shelf.
Almost like it does have multiplayer after all. Hey, you need drugs to get through this interview. Sprint 8, an 8-player driving game. Sprint 8 was a massive cabinet that featured 8 steering wheels and 8 sets of gas brake pedals arranged around a monitor that pointed upwards, allowing 8 friends or enemies to race simultaneously. We will be playing this in just a moment. Promotional flyer. 8 cars are on the track during every race, whether 1 or 8 players are driving, explains the Sprint 8 flyer. The drone cars are computer controlled, so the competition always stays tough. I really love the art on these flyers. They're really, really nice. I wonder if it was like the same person who did all this art, or like, you know, during this period, I mean, or different artists, in-house artists, because it's really nice, all this flyer art. It's really, really cool. All right, let's play this game. That looks pretty cool. Oops. Hey, I'm moving the thing. That looks pretty cool. Let's play this game. Sprint 8. Let's go. Which color am I? Oh, I guess I'm red. Oh, that's cool. It's upside down as well. I must be red, right? Because I'm... Let's figure out how to play this game. I'm already fucked up. What is... Is this like the tank again? No. It's not like the tank. What is happening? Oh, I have to I have to press X. All right. I know what I'm doing now. I'm terrible at these games. Whee! How am I still 4th place? Everyone's lapping me. Ow! Oh, those aren't walls. How do I go faster? I just cut through the course. Oh, that's how I go faster. Holy shit! I changed my... Okay, that's alright. I changed my gear. And now I'm going much faster. Whoa! Way! Oh, I'm crashing now. Now the wall is solid. It wasn't before. Oof. Okay, well this is... I'm not usually very good at racing games, generally speaking. More so when I have no idea... Well, I mean, that's not true. I have an idea how to control... This actually feels a little bit like RC Pro-Am for the NES, which I haven't played in a long time. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I need to slow it down somehow sometimes. Oh, that's how. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Oh, you fuckers keep hitting me from behind. That's the problem. It's not that I'm a bad driver. It's that you're a bad driver. Stop rear-ending me. I'm a great driver. See when no one's... I say as I crash into the wall all by myself. Oh, fuck's sake. Hey, I lost. Wait, the track changed. Are we still going? Oh, there's different tracks. Okay, alright. Anyway, that was Sprint 8. Hey, zombie! Yeah, this particular video was meh. Cannabis Monday, Mary Jane Tuesday, Crystal Wednesday. Warsaw, poor guy. People blamed him for E.T. Frantically booting up the game to keep up with the Dan as he watches the videos, lol. Being high would explain how they thought their graphics matched their box art. Their box art is great, though, zombie. Which blob are you, Dan? I was the red blob. That's who the one that kept crashing. Stop rear-ending him, game. Alright. Yes. So that was Sprint 8. Atari Video Music. The first electronic music visualizer ever sold commercially, Atari Video Music could be hooked up to a user stereo system and television set to display psychedelic visuals, reminiscent of Atari VCS graphics, to the rhythms of whatever music was playing. A variety of knobs and buttons on the front of the device let users adjust the images. Cool. Ooh, look at that. I'm pretty sure that headset did not exist. Your music never looks so good. Yeah, if this headset had existed, maybe it would have sold better. Fire Truck. Based on designer Wendy Allen's previous game, Superbug, Fire Truck is a unique two-player cooperative game in which one player, sitting in the cabinet, steers with the front half of a fire truck, while the other player, standing behind the seated player, swings the rear half. Interesting. We'll play that in a second. Superbug, the first game programmed and designed by Wendy Allen, née Howard Delman. Superbug was a racing game. Oh, why would you dead name her? That's weird. Why would you do that? Superbug was a racing game featuring a bug-style car. The game was rendered entirely in black and white. The car appeared to be yellow because of a layer of transparent plastic over the monitor. On its flyer, Atari promoted Fire Truck's Durastress solid-state electronics, an improvement over the less reliable transistor-based hardware of earlier games. And that's a funky-looking cabinet. I guess all of these games must have been gone by the time I got to arcades. All right, let's play Fire Truck. Can I play Fire Truck as one person? Front start. 2-player start. Easy track, please. Okay, how do we do this? Oh. No. How? Wait. Oh, here we go. Okay. Here we go. How do I... Oh, okay. So the back is... Shit. How? Okay, maybe I gotta do both at the same time. Oh, no. Right, hold on. Nope. Other way. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hold on. Everybody calm your shit. Nope. There we go. Why is the back half not obeying my instructions? Oh, no. Fuck. Are we supposed to be trying to get to, like, a fire, one assumes? Oh! Okay. Alright, so it's the... I probably should look at the controls before I start trying to play a game. It's the shoulder buttons to make it go, and it's or it's one shoulder button. Oh, I'm being an idiot. Okay. I get it. We're doing it. Too fast. Oh, we crashed again. I really wish I had a player too. We're basically just dragging this thing behind us. I guess it's until we run out of fuel, huh? Nope. Don't go too far over there. Ah! Ooh, we missed that. Very good, Dan. You're getting the hang of this. You don't always have to hold down the shoulder button. Okay, that was my fault. I forgot how to turn. I have to be pressing... Oh... That's alright. I have to be pressing the shoulder button in order to make it turn. Otherwise, he just won't turn. Ooh! Alright, so this is a high score game. You go as far as you can with the fuel that you have. There you go. So top score was 80. Bonus for 270. So, it says at the top. So. I'm a great driver. Hits a wall. 1979 Touch Me is where I left off, LOL. Oh, I'm already past that, Omega. I'd like to try this one with a second player, too. Yeah, I think I need to play this with Felicia. Crashes tank, crashes race car, crashes fire truck. I thought the game was 3D for a moment, then it just turns out the fire truck drove down my street. Oh, zombie. Well, I hope everyone's okay over where you are. But yeah. Alright. That was Fire Truck. Ooh, now there's a bunch of games. Super Breakout, hell yes. An update to the original game designed by Ed Rotberg. Super Breakout was billed as 3 games in 1. A switch on the front of the unit let the players choose between 3 different game variations. It still had a black and white display, with color added via plastic overlays on the monitor. So we will come play this in a second. The user-selectable double, progressive, and cavity game variations are detailed on Super Breakout's flyer, noting each requires even more skill than the original game. So obviously this art is very different from like the kind of psychedelic stuff that are in some of the other flyers. But this is still pretty neat. Alright, let's play some Super Breakout. I'm gonna suck. Okay, let's go. Oh, there it is. Ah! Alright, already fucked. Whoa, that's loud. I've already fucked up. Let's go. Shoot me a ball. Oh, here you go. Why am I so terrible at this? Oh. Hey, I got it that time. New high score! New high score! New high score! New high score! Oh! New high score. Alright, let's go. Give me another ball. Oh, it's over there! The hitboxes, on the, as I said before, the hitbox on this can be very, very nice. That is very loud in my ears. I used to play Touch Me a lot in my teens. Cough. Wait, Eugene. Ah, Eugene. Why are you in such a hurry? Where's the fire? Sadly, I've been woken up by them daily. Car accidents seem to be a daily trend. Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that, zombie. I know size doesn't matter, but here I think it's the opposite. Whoa! Fuck. My high score is 21. All right, let's try a different game. R2, is it? Cavity, okay. Let's try this one. Ooh, okay. Jesus Christ. Where does the ball... Okay. Let's get a good rally going. Or not. We can also not have a rally going. Also just miss the ball entirely. Oh. Why does it always... Like, it barely gives you enough time to register where the ball is. Much less where to go get it. Alright, that one was on me. My high score was 3. Alright, let's try the last game on this, which is double. Oh, interesting. Let's go. Let's do double. Oh. Oh my god. It really is a double! Oh, I missed the ball already. Oh. 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 Oh, I'm much better at this. This is my game. Ah! Shit. This is my game. Oh. I say as I immediately miss my ball. Ooh. Ah! Hoo-hoo-hoo. Wait, why doesn't it... Ooh! It's so fast now. Ah! Oh, I missed that one. 69! Nice! Hey, BGM! Breakout is very hard. Oh, fuck. I already missed... Oh, God, why did that go... Why is that so fast? Shit! Alright, that was... I mean, I enjoyed that double one a lot. That was pretty cool. I think I like that one the best so far. Double the action. I still have this game on my BlackBerry Pearl phone. I mean, this game is so much harder without using a spinner paddle. It really is. It really is. Because I have to use the joysticks. The joysticks. The joysticks. No, what do you call them? They're not joysticks. What are they called on these things? I suddenly forgot what they're called. But yeah, you gotta use those things. And it's quite, yeah, it's harder. I'm doing better now than Dennis. I never played Touch Me. I haven't played Touch Me at all. It's not on this. Alright. Yes. Alright, that was Super Breakout. Another game. Lunar Lander. Vector displays were a new technology that allowed games to draw crisp, clean, high-resolution lines. Lunar Lander, designed by Wendy Allen and Rich Moore, was Atari's first vector game. In sharp contrast to other fast-paced arcade games, Lunar Lander was a deliberate, methodical game, in which the player had to carefully land a space capsule on the surface of the moon. And there's Lunar Lander. Promotional flyer. Another Atari first announces Lunar Lander flyer, calling it the first one-player game to authentically simulate an actual moon landing mission. I've seen they've gone away from the art, the really cool art. Notable and quotable. Vector games look different from raster games, and there is a mental shift in game design when working with vector graphics. Where are my Vectrex boys? I know you guys are here. Speaking of touching, you can use the touchscreen for this on Switch to move the paddle. Oh, that's interesting. I think the game is called I'm Feeling Myself, Eugene. Wait, who is touching me? See, this is cool art. Vector. This is Vector. Oh, this is the new one, Vector Sector. A tribute to the classic vector graphics era, Digital Eclipse presents Vector Sector, an original game developed in 2022 that blends the best elements of Lunar Lander, Asteroids, and other vector-based arcade games into a single experience. Alright, so we're going to play Lunar Lander first. Oh, wrong button. And then we'll play some Vector Sector. Okay, how do I insert coins? Give me a... Okay, push start. So that's... Okay, so that's my Lunar Lander. And I gotta land on those spots, right? To get the... How do I... Okay. I think I'm doing this right. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna make... Oh, I see. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Shit. Oh, no. There were no survivors. 5 points. 5 points for no survivors. Alright, where's my Lunar Lander? Okay. How do I make it go? Because it just slows down. Ah, there it is. That's what I wasn't doing the first time. Oh, we're gonna clear it. Yeah, we are. Okay. Slow that shit down so we don't crash. Ah! No, we crashed. You just destroyed a 100 megabuck lander. 5 points. Okay. Like, we need to be slowing down fucking immediately. See if we can get that 5 points. Nope, other way. Okay. Alright, I'm understanding this game now. Maybe I can land this finally. Ooh, fuck. Fuck off, mountain. Fuck off, mountain. Slow it down. Slow it down. Oh, so close. You just destroyed a 100 megabuck lander. 5 points. Ah, it was so close. Alright. I guess this runs out when I run out of fuel. Which will be very soon, because I'm at... Let's see if we can just land this one time. We won't go for, like, super big points. We'll try to just get that ×2 down there. That really big one. Nope, too fast. You're going to overshoot it again. god. Oh my 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 god. Why are you so fast? Why are you so fast? Land it. Land it. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is so hard. Low on fuel. I got it. I understand. Can't land a single fucking lander. We're out of fuel very soon. That's it. We're out of fuel. We're gonna crash again. But maybe we can crash at 2 points. Oh, nope, that was it. You don't even get to land. This game is fucking hard. Hey, Dyer. Extremely old people. Yes, yes. It's alright. We're all extremely old here. Don't even worry about it. I'm hilariously bad at Lunar Lander, but I love it. Yeah, it's really hard. Vectrix boys. So that's who I saw bobbing up and down with that long enough hair. I don't own a Vectrix, but I want one. Me too, Eugene. I also want a Vectrix. It looks really cool. I need this. I want a Hector too. Same. Vectrix looks amazing. Yeah. Vector Sector I. I did play the actual arcade game in a museum once. It's amazing. Oh, cool. Just want to play Solar Jetman. Vector Sector is one of the best games in this collection. Really, Omega? All right. Well, let's get to Vector Sector. Play Vector Sector. I want to play the Star Wars Vector Arcade. Don't worry, I can land easy. Crisis horribly at the moon. What? I didn't say One Piece. Mazin fails at NDR at the moon landing. Oh no! Your Lunar Lander looks like a big ice cream cone when it's landing. Yeah, it does. Stupid physics. Yeah, stupid physics. All right. One player. How to play. Move. Fire. Okay. And shield. All right. This looks awesome. Get ready. Oh, shit. Okay, so this is like Asteroids right now. Oh, God. Oh, I died. And I died again. Whoa, that one hit me. Game over. Shit. Let's try that again. I should actually be using my shield more often. I forgot to do that. If I don't move, this is actually a lot easier if I don't move. Ooh, buddy. Where do you think you're going? Yes, sucker! Oh shit, now I gotta land. Oh no! Fuck. Oh, okay, but I don't die immediately, so that's good. Oh! Slow down. You slow down! Shit's hard, son. What? How? That was super slow! Fuck off. Hate Lunar Lander. Yes! Oh shit, now what? Oh shit, now what? Oh fuck. Oh, I see. I see what's happening! Oh, man. Alright, this is fun as hell. I need to get the high score, though. Oops. This is fun as hell. This is fun as hell. Oh, hey, we got bots. zine logo. You mean that Disney Star Wars Vector arcade game? Vector Sector Dances. Stupid bot who wants hot girls when they have me. Haven't played this yet. Looks incredible. Anyone remember Asteroids? So it's a mixture of games. All right, I'm gonna play this again because this was actually legit super fun once I figured out what the fuck I was doing. All right, here we go. Get ready. The music is pretty boss too. Oh fuck! Don't forget you have a shield in it. Where are you? Oh, he shot me. Wah wah. Shit. Nope. Other way. Boom. Alright. So now we gotta land this fucking thing. Let's try and get to the 5. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Too fast. Oh, and I got a trophy for that. Yeah, buddy. All right. Let's see if we can do this one without dying. Oh, fuck. I keep getting hit by the... This is like a rhythm game almost. Oh, shit. Ooh. This is very fun. I like this one a lot. All right, this is my favorite game so far. You were right, Omega. This is really good. This is really, really good. You almost completed one cycle. Yay me! This is quite good. It is my favorite so far. It's really good. If I remember correctly, completing Wave 2 unlocks an Atari game in the collection. Oh, is it? Oh, okay, okay. I remember there's like 6 games that you can unlock by doing various things. I looked this up before I played this, so yeah. Touch Me! Oh, hey, it's Touch Me! After the success of the handheld game Simon, which took inspiration from Atari's 1974 arcade game Touch Me, Atari released a handheld version of Touch Me that, in turn, took inspiration from Simon. Atari planned to release more handheld games, but this was the only one that shipped. In this collection, you can play a recreated version of the main game mode of handheld Touch Me. So we will play this in a second. Super Breakout Handheld. Todd Fry, creator of the Sword Quest series, designed this handheld version of Super Breakout, which was never released. It would have used a 32 by 32 pixel LCD screen. A similar handheld version of Space Invaders was also announced and also canceled. Oh, I like that it has a little knob so you can turn your paddle. That's really cool. Oh, that would have been awesome. Ooh, look at that. Wait, why is it tennis when it's Breakout? I guess it's a tennis paddle, I guess, technically, right? Alright. That's cool. Original artwork used on the Super Breakout handheld box by George Opperman. Yeah, see, so maybe this was the guy who's been doing all the art, because this looks pretty cool, too. I really like this art. I was interested in this compilation because of the Jaguar games, but now I want it just for this. Right? Yeah, it's a really good game, man! Touch Me 979. Now I can follow along. Oh, that Touch Me. That was... Okay. Okay, starts touching in Spanish. LOL. Alright, we'll get there. We'll get there. Super Breakout handheld advertisement. An advertisement flyer running down the features of the canceled Super Breakout handheld machine. It would have had LCD display, contrast... Actually, LCD display... It's just you just saying display twice. So it's an LCD. Contrast control knob. High resolution, 32 by 32. High, guys. High. Piezo electric speaker. Pressure. Oh, okay. Difficulty, game select switch, knob control, paddle position. Yeah, cool. All right, let's play some Touch Me. I say too loudly. All right, so what am I doing? All right. No. Okay. Riveting gameplay, eh? to turn my controller so that it matches the buttons. The game taking it easy on me? Hey, I got it. Doot 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 doot. All right, that's fun. I'm not gonna lie, but it doesn't make for very interesting streaming. But that's fun. That actually is fun. Someone clip a Dan saying that. He shouted it with such confidence. Fabulous Fred was better. All right, what's next? Asteroids, by far Atari's biggest selling arcade game of all time. Asteroids was created by Lyle Raines and Ed Logg, based on Wendy Allen's Lunar Lander hardware. It pulled in more quarters than any other game in the year to follow, becoming the first Smash arcade hit of the 1980s. It was also the first game with a high score initials leaderboard. Cool. And there it is. We will play this in a second. 3 ways to play. Smaller cabinets meant games could be placed in locations where space was tight. So Asteroids was offered in cabaret and horizontal cocktail table versions, as well as the standard upright cabinet. Ah, oh, cabaret, I see. I've seen those. There's a place in New York called Criff Dogs that has a table like this for Pac-Man. And it's the only time I've ever seen a table arcade game. Oh, that's not true. At the Computer Spiele Museum in Berlin, there was also a table... what was it? What game was it, though? Was it also Pac-Man? I think it was also Pac-Man, actually. So Pac-Man's the only game I've seen in this sort of cocktail table setup. In real life, I mean. Asteroids was initially being developed as a raster game called Planet Grab, with different play dynamics. The object of the game was to claim more planets than your opponent. Alright, so let's play some Asteroids. I have played this before. Yeah, I think I played this on the Evercade, actually. Because it does have it on the Evercade. I don't... okay. Is it the same controllers? Oh. It is not. It is not the same controllers as Vector Sector, excuse me. I was going to say Raster Blaster. Oh, fuck. Sucker! You hit an asteroid, you muppet. Ooh, fuck. That was close. How do I move? Oh, he just sort of... okay. That's kind of cool. He just sort of teleports. Woohoo! So many of these things just flying around. Come on, come on. Ooh. Oh, I died. That's what I get for teleporting around too much. I would rather just stay in the middle. But I didn't realize what the buttons would do. Gotcha. Alright. One screen cleared. Oh, fuck. Ooh, that was close. Ah! No, no, no! Ooh. Oh, you idiot. Teleport. Sometimes. Sometimes it's okay to teleport. You don't have to stay in the middle, like right there. Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't teleport in time. Game over. Alright. I mean, you know, it's Asteroids, right? I like Asteroids just fine. Okay. Missile Command. A decidedly political game, Missile Command was an artifact of the Cold War and an expression of fears about nuclear annihilation. Creator Dave Thurer, apologies, Thurer, ended each game with a chilling "the end" that signified humanity's doom. An idea that came from the nightmares that he was getting from developing the game and dwelling on the looming specter of nuclear warfare. Yeah, that'll do it to you. On the game's promotional flyer, Atari describes Missile Command as the ultimate battle action experience, as well as simply stating Missile Command is a war. And look, great art again. This is really good art on the flyers. I really like it. That was a good touching. That's true. You couldn't get away from asteroids at the time. I'm here. What's up? Hey, L, you're back. Loving this stream. Well, I'm glad, Omega. Maybe I will continue. I don't know. Teleport, that's hyperspace. There was even a song about it back then. Was it? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Dyer. Maybe I'm not as extremely old as you are. The history lesson is honestly the price of admission. Vector Sector takes it over the moon. And there are times your ship randomly explodes upon exiting hyperspace. Oh, really? Is that... Okay. I miss cocktail arcades. Yeah, the only one... Like I said, if you ever find yourself in New York City, go to Criff Dogs on 2nd... I think it's on 2nd Avenue, near Alphabet City. Yeah, and play Pac-Man on the cocktail table. It's really cool. They might also have Space Invader. There's another cocktail. The original artwork used on Missile Command Flyer by artist George Opperman. Yeah, so I mean, that's really good. I really like this art. T-shirt art. Artwork used on the official Missile Command T-shirt. Yeah. Alright, let's play some Missile Command. I'm going to get got pretty quickly, I'm pretty sure, because I never quite learned how to do Missile Command properly. Because you got to time your explosions, and I'm never quite good at that. Alright. So, like, you gotta do, like, this, for example. Yeah, see? And try to get as many as possible. Oh, shit. That was too far. Okay. Not bad, not bad. And this is actually easier without the trackball. I think in the... Oh, shit. What the fuck is that? Was that like Sputnik or some shit? Oh, fuck. I'm actually not doing bad. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no, I'm out! Oh! Oh, but I didn't lose a city. Yay! Phew. Okay, okay. I'm doing... This is the best I've ever done on this game. Fuck. That one's out. I don't care. Oh, no. Oh, that's it. I'm out. Ah, it's 2 cities gone. Shit. And that's out. Oh, no. I think I'm done. Or do I still have a city left? I can't believe I still have a city left. Alright. No! I lost. Alright, well, you know what, though? That is the best game of Missile Command I've ever played. And there's Nuclear Holocaust, everybody. The end. Oh. I'm positively ancient, almost as old as Atari itself. I'll tell Dan sent me. Don't worry, Dyer. I remember the Vietnam albums and have a few. We've reached the 80s. Yes, we have reached the 80s. The first game I played might have been Millipede on my friend's Atari 2600. We elder stealthsmen tested together. That's exactly what I did at Sputnik. Oh, okay. Missile Command is so cool. What John Connor was playing in T2. That is correct. This is totally my biased opinion, but I feel like 1980 is when games really began to hit their stride. You're only using the Delta-based missiles. You have to use the Alpha... Oh! Oh. Well, there's my problem. Well, it's still the best... How do I decide which... you know what? That's something we figure out later. Actually, it tells me the controls right here. Oh! Oh, that was my problem. I see. Okay, different buttons for different... Okay, well, that's good to know for next time. Missile Command. Cosmos, the holographic handheld. In January 1981, Atari announced that it would release Cosmos, a handheld gaming system in which each game would be displayed atop a custom hologram image. The game graphics were made up of simple LED lights, but the holograms provided a dynamic, realistic backdrop. Atari never released the Cosmos. Yeah, I would have remembered that. Al dreams of holograms. Al Alcorn, who led the Cosmos project, discusses how it all came about. Alcorn's disappointment over Atari's cancellation of Cosmos led to his exit from the company. Alright, we will come back to that video. Atari introduces holography, an early trade show flyer for Atari Cosmos. That would have been cool. Coming out of the future, another Cosmos flyer pitches the tabletop system as a major part of Atari's game plan for the year of 1981. Alas. The holograms. Photographs of 2 holograms that were to be used for Cosmos. Many rolls of Cosmos holograms were manufactured even though the system was cancelled and are occasionally found in the secondary market. Oh, that's kind of cool. Whoa! That's a dinosaur person. Huh. Yes, use my base. Hydrothermal nuclear war. Hey, Logan! As a last line of defense. I try bringing all the old farts to the yard. Use the me bases. That's Elder Statesman, and don't you forget it. Don't be surprised if you hear, shall we play a game in a robotic voice, Eldiner? Alright, let's watch this video. Because we haven't watched the video in a while. Let's watch Al Alcorn talk about this thing that never came out.
When was this? 1980, 81, that time frame. Prior to Ray Kassar's emergence, I was part of the executive staff, you know, and Nolan, Joe, I, Steve Bristow, Gil, Dennis Groth, finance, you know, we were all friends.
Finance not get a name?
No politics and all that, and we all worked together, and part of the team that set, it was great. Once Ray took over, nope, it was all a closed office, and he met with all his hires from Procter & Gamble, and so I realized, okay, I'm out of this. I'm either going to have to quit because Nolan had gone, Joe had gone, Lipkin, everybody had gone. I figured, well, I'll go back. This is my baby. I'm going to do it one more time. And we had used holography. We couldn't keep secrets at Atari. We were just no good at it. So we decided the best thing to do was put out disinformation. So one of the best ones was the next coin-op game's going to have holography in it. It was like, what the hell is that? I knew what it was, because having, you know, been to college and studied this physics and stuff. But that
I went to college.
Anyway, I decided,
Look at the big brain on Brett.
I'll do something in holography. Maybe there's something there. I'll take it. Sounds hard. Sounds interesting. I know a little bit about it. And we proceeded to explore holography and what could be done, and came up with a holographic toy. That
I've not gotten to Centipede yet,
sold
Logan.
to Ray, saying, "How would you like?" Because the cartridge video game business seemed to be very good. How would you like to have a system where the cartridge, it's a cartridge-based system, but the cartridges are half the cost of, everything is half the cost of the VCS. Hey, go ahead. It were very simple. They were nothing more than an LED, a simple LED game, the handheld LED game in those days. The only difference was we had a hologram with 2 images on it. You look
One of the
through this
few
box,
like Tiger
there were 2
handhelds that I
lamps
had
inside,
was a wrestling
and
one,
when you'd
a
crash
WWF
the
wrestling
spaceship,
one, and
you'd
you know it
see
had
a
those LCD
hologram of
screens.
a
And
spaceship
my
crashing.
parents must still have it
And,
somewhere in their
look
house.
through this
And the next time
half-metalized
we're
mylar
planning to
and
visit them in
play
September.
Space Invader game or something like that.
And if I can find
We
it,
did all
I'll
the
bring
work,
it back
put
with
everything
me.
together,
You know,
got a
put it
chip
part of my
design,
collection, even though I'm pretty sure it doesn't work
package
anymore at
and
all.
At the end, Ray wouldn't. We even took it to the toy fair.
But I think it's the only
the
Tiger
consumer
handheld I
and
ever had.
Marketing wouldn't show it, wouldn't back it up, and we did it ourselves, engineering, and we think we sold 100,000 of them, but Ray would not release it, just wouldn't do it. And I realized that was it. They're not going to release that. I mean, this is now in a time when if it failed, you wouldn't even notice it. It wouldn't be a pimple on the balance sheet. But they were afraid to do it. Back when the whole company was, we're sure we'd do it. So that was the end of my career at Atari.
Suits! Alright. America, the giant arcade. No longer novelties relegated to the back of pinball parlors, coin-operated video games became ubiquitous. I don't know how to pronounce that word, actually. I only ever read it. Ubiquitous? 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 In the early 1980s. Games could now be found not only in thousands of dedicated arcades, but also in bowling alleys, restaurants, laundromats, supermarkets, practically anywhere people might be found with quarters in their pockets and a little time on their hands. Yeah, when I was growing up, I remember seeing arcade games in laundromats. I remember seeing them in restaurants, bowling alleys, supermarkets. I never saw one in a supermarket. And, of course, theme parks. As I said, Tempest 2000 is really the highlight of this collection, in my opinion. You probably won't get to it today, though. And the Sword Quest games. The technology was later used to make stickers for Visionaries toys. That's correct! I had some of those Visionaries toys. I love those things. Asteroids Deluxe. Following up on the smash success of Asteroids, this deluxe version of the game, designed by David Shepard, introduced several new features to challenge players who had mastered the original game. A shield instead of the hyperspace jump, new enemy types, and a higher difficulty level overall. Okay, we will come play this in a second. Introducing the Killer Satellites. The Asteroids Deluxe flyer reveals that the segmented enemy ship that attacks the player starting on the second wave is officially called the Killer Satellite. Look at this art! It's so good! Look at it! The marquee from the Asteroids Deluxe machine. Look at that! It's so good, this art. They should do a book. They should do a book with just all this early Atari art. It's so good! It reminds me a lot of like the older, and older. By older I mean like 60s maybe? 50s, 60s, like sci-fi pulp cover art. It looks really good. I don't know about America, but Congress is definitely an arcade right now. I remember finding games in all of those places. The local food line had eSWAT, Golden Axe, and Apache 3. Wow! We need video games that sell it at every stall. Never heard of Visionaries toys. Oh, Logan, you're so young. Visionaries, IES. I really love this art. This art is sending me. I love it so much. All right, let's play some Asteroids Deluxe. I assume it plays exactly the same, but now my screen is moving. Woo, hello. Yep, plays exactly the same. But let's see if we can't get to that killer satellite. Excuse me. Oh, I should have gone into hyperspace. I'm getting it. I'm getting it, Dyer. I'm getting all the lingo. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh, that was close. Oh. Oh, that's a shield now. Can I wait? How do I move it? Can I not move? Ooh, what's that? Is that the killer satellite? Oh shit! It comes right at you! Oh, that's cool! That's actually really cool. Your score is one of the 10 best. Please enter your initials. Okay. No, wait. A? Press shield. Oh. Okay. No! Oh, I got the wrong letter. Can I go back? Oh, I got the wrong one. Boo. It's well, now it's going to say... wait, wrong way. Now it's going to say ale. Nobody knows who ale is. Alright. Oh, sorry. Let's press start. Okay. Not bad, but very similar. I did like the segmented thing, though. That was pretty cool. Yasuke's back! It was a short-lived mid-80s action figure line. Grocery stores, laundromats, corner stores, lots of places had it. Yeah, I remember, I think I was telling Mazin and or Omega about this a while back. But like, when I used to go visit my grandparents in Mexico, in our little town, the only arcade machines were in the bodega down the street, the corner shop down the street. And they had two, and one of them was Atari Warriors, and it's the only way I've ever played Atari Warriors. And I remember we had to, like, it took special coins that had like a weird, like, bend in it. Like, it was like a metal coin, but it had like a bend in the middle. So like, it kind of like, it was straight, but in the middle there was like this hook or something. And so you had to give your money to the bodega guy, and he would give you the coins, and then you put those coins into the machine. And that's how I played Atari Warriors. It's the only way I've ever played Atari Warriors. Warlords. While the Pong-style game was on its way out of favor in the arcades, Atari still had one last hit up its sleeve with Warlords, a 4-player competitive Breakout-style game in which each player had to defend their castle from the other 3. Oh, played heavily to this day, it is a landmark entry in the history of local multiplayer versus gaming. Cool. All right, well, I think this will be the last game we play, probably. Promotional flyer. According to the Warlords arcade flyer, the player's shield is officially called a Power Stone. It also notes that the game will automatically adjust its difficulty to accommodate players with more or less experience. I don't know how true that is. Look at this art! On the sides there. God damn it. I really want a book just of this art. Just all this art. Alright, let's play some Warlords. I'm pressing start. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Oh, shit. Ah! Why is my paddle so tiny? You guys fight it out. Oh! What the fuck? How did he hold that? What? Why do you... What? This is pretty fun, actually. How do you hold it? And why do you keep shooting me? Throw it at somebody else. Don't be a dick. Whoa! Oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh, fucking hell. It's hard to wrap my head around the... Going around the... Oh! Oop, fuck. Well, I'm clearly losing here. Oh shit, there's a second one now. Oh, good. Oh, no, why are they both here? Fuck off! Oh, boo! That's hard. That's hard. I used to hit... Hold on. I used to hit... Where the hell was it? I used to hit a local Cumberland Farms where I live just to play Moon Patrol. Good job on the lingo, Comic Man. You didn't use the opportunity to write ass, you disappoint me, Comic. No, I want to write my own name. Oh yeah, a lot of arcades do that now. I think Chuck E. Cheese kind of started the whole token system thing. Well, this was long before I'm sure Chuck E. Cheese was a thing back then. I'd never gone to one though. This game rocks. This game's hard. Stopping right before Centipede. Comic Man, have you seen the Art of Atari book? I have not. Dyer, is that actually a thing? Because I will get it. Oh, I didn't see we were doing this. Sorry, Yasuke. Oh, this game I never understood. It's like 4-player Pong, but with castles. Love Warlords. One of the 2 Atari 26 games I still own. It's not... It is fun. It's just... It's a bit difficult to get my mind... Like, wrap my mind around, like, going around the corner. That always trips me up. Alright, you know what, though? For Logan, we will do Centipede. Logan said this was his favorite game on here, right? So we'll do Centipede, and this will be the last one. Continuing Atari's run of hit arcade games with Centipede, designed by Donna Bailey and Ed Locke. Bailey's colorful pastel design stood out in arcades full of harsh outer space settings, which made Centipede appeal to more women players than most other games at the time. There's the cabinet. New game ideas. A page from a list of high-level concepts for new Atari arcade games, probably dating to early 1980, that includes Bug Shooter, aka Shoot the Centipede. This paragraph describes the very basics of the concept, a player shooting a centipede that breaks into multiple segments when hit, but has not been fleshed out any further than that. That's cool. Meltdown down there, and up at the above is rocket launch. Those are the 3 ideas. Game description, Shoot the Centipede. In document dated July 17th, 1980, Centipede co-designer Ed Locke goes into more detail, noting that obstacles could be placed to absorb the player's shots and redirect the centipede, and that players seeking bugs could be added as additional enemies. Company private. I love design documents. Various design documents showing early concepts for the Centipede game board and the movement of the centipede. Bug. Alex says just bug. Game over, player 1, great score, enter your initials, etc., etc. Dragon theme? In a memo, Atari coin-op executive producer Lyle Raines suggests to Ed Logg that the Centipede game be reskinned with a Dragon Quest theme, with the player as a wizard or knight defeating a dragon. Regarding your Centipede game description, consider theme of Dragon Quest with dragons trying to steal gold and jewels, limiting the mobility of the knight or wizard to the entire bottom half of the screen. Separated dragon segments shorter than 2 units, head and tail. Die. Longer segments become separate dragons. Multi-headed dragons? Multiple player weapons, 1 life as an archer, 1 as a wizard, 1 as a knight, etc. Not bad, actually. Oh, look at that art! The promotional flyer for Centipede promises arcade operators excitement unlike anything you or your players have ever seen. Look at that art! Look at that fucking Centipede. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. Notable and quotable. While it's true that I never could have made Centipede without the help of more experienced people at Atari, it's equally true that Atari never could have made Centipede without me, Donna Bailey. Yeah. Alright, let's play some Centipede. This is for you, Logan. I have not played Centipede in a very, very long time. Oh, bug. Oh, it got me. Because I'm an idiot. Oh, I got it. Oh, shit. It's getting closer. Oh, God. I think I'm screwed. Yeah, it got me. This is a lot harder than I remember it being. Oh, my God. Ah, got you that time, jerk. Alright. This is a lot harder than I remember it being. Oh, fuck. I didn't even see this head. No! Oh, no. That head just suddenly showed up. Bonus every 1200. I didn't get anywhere near a high score. No, I did. Wait. Yeah, that's me. Isn't that my heart? No, that's somebody else's high score. I didn't get anywhere near a high score. Hey, MVL. Oh, I'm behind on my Logan nukes wherever the hell Pokemon is set in. Don't be a dick, Scott. I'm not a dick. You're a dick. Yes, it is a very real thing. All right, I'm gonna have to look for it, Dyer, because I really do want it. I've never been to Chuck E. Cheese. I went one time when my 21st birthday. I went to Chuck E. Cheese. You should have set the stack. You should see the stack of 2600 games I have. Ooh, hey, look, my cab. Well, not literally mine, but close enough. You used to go to Chuck E. Cheese as a kid. I don't think my local Chuck E. Cheese is open anymore, but when I went away for college, there was one apparently. We need Namco 50. We do need Namco 50. The only reason I know that is because apparently you could DoorDash the pizza during the pandemic. All the procedures Atari revealed. You should take a photo, Dyer, and post it somewhere of your 2600 collection. Stop making comic buy things. Save Comics Wallet. LOL. Look at Centipede art. Note to self. Use the giant centipede as D&D monster. Yeah. Fucking hell. That centipede is awesome. It's just a snake. Why do you care so much about a dance budget? But you're not the snake. I'm kidding. Also, hi, Eugene. There's also Millipede. Yes. Millipede and its DDT bombs. This stream is the perfect companion piece to the collection, Dan, mostly because we can follow along with your reading and watch your sample of the gameplays. Well, maybe I will do this. I will continue to do this next week then. If you guys seem to be having fun, I'll just keep doing it. Yeah. Because, I mean, this is fun. I enjoy, like, the videos are maybe probably the most, not boring necessarily, but probably the least, oh, I can move up? Oh, I'm such an idiot. I didn't know I could move up. Are probably the least interesting things in terms of streaming, right? But, like, yeah, I think maybe I'll do this again next week then. Because it is pretty fun to play through it. And I like learning about all this stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I think I will, Omega. Dan is strangely good at reading. I am strangely good at reading. If you ever use Lolth, please let me know. I love Lolth. I had a character who didn't no, our characters fought Lolth, I think, at one time. I got stuck in her web, if I'm thinking of the same character. I don't recall this, but is there a Bilbo Baggins like character on the cabinet art, like in the 2600 cart box of Centipede? Or I need this collection photo. You really should, Hector. This is really good. If you ever get a chance, try to find an original Centipede arcade machine. Really, the only way to play this game probably is with a trackball. However, this collection makes other game companies embarrassed about their lazy retro collections. The videos mix it up. It's great. I do like getting these modern ports of collections, if only to have all the games on one cartridge for ease of use. Yeah, I agree, MBL, because yeah, you can go through the whole like, I like that you can go through like the whole like timeline of this, but then also there's an option to just go straight to the games and play the games, and that's also really cool. So like once you do the whole like history of Atari, you know, then you can go back and just play games, and you know, try and beat all the games. Oh, for reals, Eugene, like Capcom, for instance. Yeah, Capcom, and look, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the Castlevania games that I played, but that was a bare bones, collection. Capcom Arcade Stadium is good. Is it? I've been thinking about it, but you have to buy everything piecemeal. Well, that's not true. You can buy the whole collection at once. You can also do that. Dara, is your collection CIB, loose, or both? Mine is 50-50. I'm currently playing a drow who is against the Underdark, so they may be feeling the wrath of Lolth. Ooh. Mostly loose, but a few CIB, even a couple that are sealed. Wow. That's awesome, Dyer. Yeah, that's awesome for you, Zombie. I wasn't playing a drow, MVL, when I encountered Lolth. I was just a regular elf who had to travel underground for some reason that I can't remember why, and I got caught in Lolth's web, and I had to escape. It sucked. My character may have fallen in love with Lolth as well, completely by accident. They make you pay for the games in a bundle or individually, which is a big downer. You can get a bundle, Hector. You can, like, I think there's two. The last time I checked for Capcom Stadium, because there's two now, right? There's 1 and 2. You could buy all the games in one shot, and it was cheaper than buying them piecemeal, obviously. And they always give you one game for free. So, like, I downloaded Capcom Arcade 1, and there was, like, one free game. And Capcom Arcade 2 was one free game. I think it's Street Fighter or something. But, yeah. But the Capcom, you know, if it doesn't have something like this with, like, all the history and stuff, then what's the point, right? I can just get the games. But it doesn't feel the same, right? Like, this is really cool, like, just learning about all this stuff. And while, you know, I'm kind of ragging on the videos, they're pretty interesting as well, just to learn stuff. Just to learn and, like, get, like, you know, firsthand. Even though it might not be like the best remembered stuff, since apparently everyone was doing drugs, it's still interesting to like kind of learn this stuff. Konami and Sega need massive arcade anthologies. They really do. Yeah, Capcom's being awkward for releasing collections physically. I'd get that Stadium collection or their Evercade collection if they're actually released them all physically. I'm still angry that the Capcom collection is only like digital on the new Evercade handheld. Like it's really annoying. iRobot is another really good game, first ever polygonal 3D game. I don't know mine. It's mixed bag because there are a few SNES games that are CIB, 29 Genesis games in my collection that are CIB. Does Capcom Stadium 2 support online multiplayer? I think so, Hector, but I'm not 100% sure. I have to go check. Konami licensed beat 'em up collections such as Simpsons, Bucky O'Hare, etc. The license stuff is always a problem because you have to go and figure out who owns the licenses now, and there's always like weird rights. Like I remember reading about how like a lot of the early X-Men games, it's unlikely that they'll ever get collected because a lot of those companies, like the rights. Okay, yes, Marvel or Disney owns like the original IP, right? But like the game, like the developers and the publishers, some of them no longer exist, and it's sometimes difficult to track down who actually has the rights to the games nowadays and things like that. So the license stuff is always a bit of a crapshoot. I'm honestly surprised that we got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles the Cowabunga collection, because I guess that one was easy though because it was Konami made the games, and you know Nickelodeon now owns the IP, so it was really easy to just kind of do that, I guess. We need a Hatsune Miku collection. Atari cracked that whip hard. David Crane and all the others who left to make Activision made a smart move. You can buy the Capcom Stadium collection in the bundle now. Is that physical only, I would assume? No. Online. Online. Digital, Logan. I don't know if there's a physical, actually. I haven't looked for one. But digital, you can buy them in bundles. I pretty much grab stuff if I can find it locally. If it's missing its box, I grab it anyway because I likely won't find it again. Then if I can upgrade it to a box at a reasonable price later, I will. Same. If there's a game that I'm looking for, except for disc-based games, that one I do need the box because I'm afraid the disc will break. But if it's a cart Yeah, I'll just get the cart. I don't need the box if it's a game that I want. But for discs, like PS1 games, like I won't buy it if it's just the disc. Because I need, like, yeah, I could just buy a jewel case, I guess, but it's no. I guess if it's something really rare, then maybe I would get it. But yeah. All right. Anyway, it is now midnight. It is time for bed for me because I got to work tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. And you know what? I will do this next week. I will continue this because this was fun, and I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the fact that you guys enjoyed it. And thank you for the compliments on my reading because I do like to read. Sometimes it's cheaper to Frankenstein a CIB game. That's true, Zombie. When you can just find the box later on. Yeah. So what's coming up? So Sunday, Felicia and I are continuing. We're not finishing. I realize there's 2 chapters left on Batman the Telltale series, unless we do both chapters that evening, which I doubt. But we're doing Batman the Telltale series on Sunday night. Tuesday, we're doing Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. We're starting The Force Awakens, which will be fun. And Wednesday, for Dan Plays Through His Backlog, I'm playing Paradise Killer, the first 2 hours of Paradise Killer, which sounds super fun. I'm looking forward to it. And then next Thursday, we're doing more of this, more Atari 50, the anniversary celebration, because, yeah, it is super fun. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Always appreciate it. I think MVL is going to stream soon, if I'm not wrong. MVL will be streaming soon. So will L. And tomorrow, or rather later tonight, both Great White North and Logan will be streaming. Great White North is doing, I think he's doing more River City Girls, and Logan Eldiner will be doing his first stream of Legend of Mana. I forget which Mana game it is. One of the Mana games. I think it's Legend of Mana. And if you missed him, Quesadilla Padilla streamed last night for the first time in a while. He was streaming some of his Dreamcast collection, Sega Saturn collection, on his emulation machine. He found a new version of I don't know how to. So they use the sprites from Shredder's Revenge of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, but they put it in Streets of Rage. If I'm not wrong, so that was pretty cool. So go check out the VOD for that if you missed him live. And yeah, thank you guys so much. Maybe a pachinko collection. Oh, Konami, make some games for fuck's sake. Make some new games. Thank you guys so much. I will see you all very, very soon. And I appreciate you all very much. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.